Hello everybody, welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. Time for session number 17 on Waylon and my strategy called the retirement plan. I was watching John over at Pro Craps, or Gaming TV Network, I guess. And at the end of his video today, he does a live show every morning. He's changing the times. He just got back from a cruise, but I'm not sure what time to tell you. But anyway, I watched it, the video part today, and at the end, he had mentioned that he was going to either talk about the retirement plan or roll it out or something like that. I can tell you this will probably be interesting because I've always called John the Strat Buster, because I don't care what strat it is. If anybody can find the negative holes, he will find them. You know, if it was 6 sevens in a row is the only way you could lose, this guy went for 6 sevens in a row. Anyway, it should be really interesting. Now, because there's so many options, like right now I'm playing with the lay 10 or the lay 4 as a hedge, which is probably live how I would play it, and I know Waylon don't. That gives him an option right there, plus some recovery options, so I have no clue what he'll do. I'm hoping he might watch this video, and I'm hoping he'll play it the way that I'm fixing to, or at least maybe session 15, maybe even 16 if you look at the last couple. But anyway, it'll be interesting. I'll watch him tomorrow, see what he's got to say and do and all that. Should be fun. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get with it. Just remember what I always tell you, that every strategy sooner or later will go down. It's just the way it is. The best bet in all of the casino is never to make that first bet, because gambling sucks. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Everything looks good. 9 is the point. We'll start out with the 150. I've had people ask me, by the way, I'm putting 300 here on the 10, about the 11, and I just don't advise it. Yeah, you might get saved every once in a while, but over 2 or 3 or 4 sessions, man, you'd have to put $10 there to cover the 150. I've been hit a couple times by 11s, but I think overall it's just it's a bleed. I used to cover 11s back in the day. I just don't think you do, unless you were doing a YOLO. I'm gonna do $1,000 in plug, and you really wanted that out, and it was worth it to you to do that, maybe. But on this strategy, there's going to be people that'll go like Waylon and will not hedge, and I think I'm going to be an advocate of laying it. If the 4 or 10 goes down, then I'll show you what I do, which I think I've showed you many times before. But anyway, so let's go ahead. The point is a 9. Let's hedge off on the 10. See if we can get this puppy out. 5, decent number, not bad. Put the lay back. And John, if you're watching, this is about, hopefully it'll just go normal like it does most of the flipping time. So we're going 25, across, except for the 6/8, which is 30, and then 15 down here in the field. And then you got your 150 there. The only thing that can kill me right now is that double 5. So, and we missed it, so we got the 6. It's a cheapie. It is what it is. We lose the 15, but we get, what do we get? 35 for the 6. So we'll just put it all up. And we're going to plug that 5 with 125. That way we'll pretty much win 25 bucks either way. We're at the 0 risk right now. There's the 7 out immediately. That's fine. So we lose this one, but we get 150 there. So we'll do that, and we'll just continue on. Alrighty. So I won about 40 bucks on that particular shooter. If I can get the right numbers, man, I can get out of here in 2 shooters a lot of times. Anyway, continuing on. There's a 10. Alright, and so we'll put our 150 out. And I'm going to lay the 10 because it hit the 10. You know, just 2 10s in a row. It happens, but hopefully it won't happen to me. There's another cheapie, the 6. Alright, take the 10 back. I'd really like to get some 4 10s as those points. They're just bigger when you plug them, you know. But hey, we'll take it. If it takes 3 or 4 shooters, so be it. Alright, there's an 8, so we're going to lose this again. But we get 35 there. That's like a 20 net for the first hit. And then we're going to plug $138 on the 6 and just roll it out. There's a 5. There's another 5. There's a 4. A 6. Alright. So we lose the 150. But on that 130, I think we get 161. So there's 150, 160. I believe I'm right on that. Alrighty. So again, a little cheapy. But hey, you know, better than a kick in the head, right? Alright. Let's see what we can do on this next shooter. Hopefully we can get some good numbers and get the hell out of Dodge. Alright. Oops. Yeah, I think we're alright. Yeah, I can't. What did we do? We actually hit the 6, but that wasn't the point. The point is a 10, I think. Point is still a 10. We hit the 6. Alright, so this should be still hot. I don't think I've screwed that up, so we'll go ahead and come out with the 100 and... No, I already did that. Yeah, I'm still good. We'll still come back out with 150 immediately. And we'll hedge out that 10 again. Because we didn't 7 out, I don't think I screwed this up. Anyway. Because I know we got it to go to the 6. We had it laid here. It's still the point, I think. Golly, I know there'll be some of you that'll let me know if I didn't. But anyway, that's a 5. We'll bring it to the 5. And then boink, 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 boink. And boink, boink. So let's get us a 10 or a 4. That'd be nice right about now. A 9, that's okay, that's a double hit. That wins 15 in the field. That wins 35 on the 9. Let's go ahead and bring that back to the house. And then bring the rest of it back as well. And let's plug the 5 for $125, which is right there. This is one of those. We'll win 25 either way. There's a 4. There's a 9. There's the 7 out. Alright. Finally get rid of the puck. We lose that, but we get 150 here, so there's 100 a quarter. There's our extra quarter. Alright, here's where we're at so far. Now remember, my goal is 200, but I can quit anytime well, you can quit anytime you get ready. But I have to make a minimum, because remember, I got my envelopes. I got to make a minimum of 100, but I'm going for 2, right? So, right now, I'm at 125, 35, 45. I'm at 150. I'm right almost at goal. I could quit right this second and call it session 17. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to get to my goal of 200. Remember, this what this strategy's for. It's just a little supplement for you. You know, it's not meant to be the home run hitter. Just the safest way you can make it, just to win a few bucks. That's really all it's for. Here we go. All right, there's a 9. Let's go ahead and do your 150 again. And since I have 150, you don't really have to go ahead and hedge that. I mean, it'd suck to lose it and take all our profit out, but you don't have to. So I won't. There's a 5. That's a U-10. There's a 5. All right, let's bring out our cross bets and our field bet. Stay away from that double 5. That's all we got to do. We'll be able to get out of here. And we made 9. Very good. That's the point. We're done anyway. So we're going to make the 15 for that one. And we'll make 35 for that one. Put all this up. And then plug your $125 here and we'll hit the bricks. Stuff our envelopes. There's an 8. And hit the door, man. There's a 9. Don't even care about the puck. These are gonna be on right now. So really, this puck don't mean shit. I think the point was a 6 or a 9. I don't care. It doesn't matter. These are on at this moment. And there's the 7 out. Doesn't matter. So we lose this, but we get our 150. So there's that 150. And I think we're good. Let's see where we're at. There's 50. Let's go ahead and get it. There we go. $225 today in session number 17. Pretty easy peasy. A couple cheapy ones, but you know, we had a couple okay ones too. We didn't have to go, you know, too many sessions. So 15, 16, 17, been rather easy. So really, when John plays it, I hope he sort of plays it this way. Of course, you know, I'm given many options, especially when you get hit. What do you do then? Again, that'll be interesting. But anyway, $225. So we're gonna take. Actually, I'm gonna replace one of these because I gotta split my envelopes. We'll do it that way. Let's get my envelopes out. Let's put 100 in the session, per session, or per day, whatever you need. And then I'll go ahead and put 50 in the excess and 50 in the experimental or bond money. And then I have one bet that I can make, and I think I missed 3 or 4 of these in a row. This is my sayonara bet. You can call it a fuck you bet if you want. Let's see what we want to do on this one. We haven't hit the field yet. Let's see if we can. Let's just see if we can one time. Oh my God, we did. This is our sayonara fuck you bet. And with our excess, that's going to pay double. Alright, you just won that. So actually, I'm going to be able to, now you could actually walk away or try to make something happen with this. 75, you could do, you know, $30, 6 and 8, whatever. Or you could take 50 and try that again. So let's do that. Let's take that 50 and split it between the excess and the whatnot. And try that one more time. One more field number, that would be great. 8, we didn't make it, but that's all right. We made an extra 25 bucks. No worries. All right, there you go. Session number 17 of the Wayland's Way Craps and Kidno's Gambling Strat called the Retirement Plan. And until the next time, y'all, be great. See you, bye.